I feel like I'm playing like a really long game of blackjack. Yes, I'm standing. I'm standing.
Hey, Marco, are you ready for the GeoQuiz?
You know I am. I always love a good geo challenge.
All right, so let's refresh the rules here. Our producers have just given us a list of clues to try to guess one particular country in the world. We have not looked at them yet. We're going to be reading them for the first time here.
Right, and the rest of the rules and reggies are, as soon as we hear that clue, we'll write down what we think it is. We get 10 clues, right, on your paper. We get 10 clues, and at the end, we'll see if we got it right or if we got it wrong.
And you watching at home, let us know in the comments which clue helped you get the right answer. So here's the first clue. This country's national sport is only practiced by men, and it's the only country where the sport is practiced professionally.
National sport is only practiced by men, and the only country where the sport is practiced professionally. Whoa.
I think you have another part of this clue,
Yeah,
Marco.
I do. Some women practice it as an amateur sport, but they are banned from practicing it professionally and even from stepping into areas where men compete because some believe it could make them impure. All right.
I think I have a guess.
I think I do too. But we're not going to reveal them for another 9 guesses.
Okay, this country is the birthplace of a popular beverage made from rice. Recently, UNESCO placed this drink on its list of intangible cultural heritage of humanity.
And one extra hint, UNESCO has also recognized this country for a traditional craft of hand-making paper and a silk weaving technique. All right.
I feel like my choice is confirmed.
Yeah, me too.
This one.
All right. I don't want to say this is already easy because last time I thought it was easy, and boy, I was wrong. All right.
I thought the last one was so hard. I'm also writing down the guesses, the drink.
Oh my gosh, you're ahead of me. You probably have this already. Okay, next clue.
Cinema. This country has won 5 Academy Awards for Best International Feature Film. That makes it number 3 in the world for the most awards in this category and number 1 in the region. This is surprising.
A couple of years ago, a movie set in this country got an Oscar nomination for Best International Feature Film. The director, surprisingly, is not from this country, does not live in this country, doesn't even speak the country's language, but he loved the country's newly designed public toilets so much that he made a whole movie about a man who cleans them. Wow.
I think I still know what it is.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm surprised by this fact.
What part of it surprises you?
The 5 Academy Awards for Best International Feature Film. I don't think of this country as a huge cinema powerhouse.
If it's a country I'm thinking of, nor do I, but I think
but
if I go
they're a toilet powerhouse, so for sure.
Okay.
This is one of the countries with the highest number of active volcanoes since 1950. It is also said to be one of the best places to enjoy hot springs.
One region in the country is famous for its black eggs. They are regular eggs boiled in natural hot springs, and the sulfur gives them their unique dark color. That doesn't really help, but I still there are a few words in there that I'm associating with this country that I got on the first guess. So I'm
sticking with mine too.
You're sticking with it.
Yeah, sticking with my guess. This country's GDP is in the world's top 5. The service sector is the most important contributor to this country's economy, followed by industry and manufacturing.
This country is one of the world's largest producers of electronics.
All right.
I feel like I'm playing like a really long game of blackjack. Yes, I'm standing.
This country has one of the highest life expectancies in the world. Nearly 1/3 of its population is over 65. It also has one of the lowest fertility rates in the world, with around 1.2 children per woman.
As a result, the working age population is decreasing. Some municipal job centers now host job fairs for older people, and the government gives out awards for companies that employ older workers. I'm feeling pretty confident about.
I feel like this isn't quite fair because...
Don't even go there. Don't go there. I know what you're about to say.
Okay, earlier this year, a court in this country ordered the dissolution of the Unification Church, which is accused of violating its followers' human rights. The case goes back to the 2022 assassination of this country's former prime minister.
Another somewhat related clue, one of the 2 major religions of this country is Buddhism.
Okay, For extra credit, name the prime minister of this country.
Really? It's going to give it away.
No, not out loud. I'll write it down.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay. The traditional tattoos from this country are admired, appreciated, and copied worldwide.
However, tattoos can be problematic here. Some spaces may even ban them from their premises because of their association with organized crime.
Name one place where people might be banned because of their tattoos in the extra credit section.
On
the paper.
All right, I don't know, but...
That's not a real thing you'll be judged on.
Oh, but I would like to be judged on that, actually. All right, we're at the penultimate clue.
Okay. This country's capital is in the largest metropolitan area in the world with a population of 37 million. The majority of its residents rely on public transit instead of cars. You would have to with that many people in one place.
Totally. And the country's transit system is often considered the best in the world, and its trains are among the fastest.
All right. Hint 10. We'll see if this suddenly throws us for a loop. This country shut down all of its nuclear reactors after an earthquake triggered a tsunami, causing a massive nuclear disaster. Since then, a dozen reactors have been restarted, and the national government wants to more than double that figure by 2030 to meet energy and climate goals.
The second part of that last clue, in recent years, this country has been the world's 5th highest energy consumer, but it needs to import about 90% of that energy. All right. Japan. Can you see it?
Japan. Did you have it from number 1?
I did. I was thinking, it was that second part of that first clue. Some women practice it as an amateur sport, but they were banned from practicing it professionally. We actually did a story on the show about women practicing sumo in Japan.
Yes. I think all of these clues come from stories we've done on the show. A few of them I was surprised by still and didn't remember. But some of them I reported.
When were you in Japan? It was not that long ago.
Last summer.
Well, it's still fresh in your mind. The rice drink. What's the rice drink?
Sake.
Oh, I was thinking it wasn't alcohol,
horchata.
but yes, it's sake. Sake is definitely on the UNESCO. And then the movies you were stumped by.
I didn't realize Japan was a movie powerhouse. I don't know.
Rashomon. No, I can't remember the name of the filmmaker. Akira Kurosawa.
Yeah,
That may have been one of the first Oscars, but I think also Hayao Miyazaki for his animated films. I think a couple of them must have gotten an Oscar.
Yeah. All right. That makes sense.
The prime minister who was assassinated, or the former prime minister?
Abe?
Shinzo Abe.
Yes.
And then where would those Yakuza with their tattoos not be welcomed?
Like the public baths, the onsen.
Oh, right. Onsen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
that's
see
public
'em.
baths.
All right. Should we get some confirmation from our producers that we got it right?
I think so, but it feels very procedural at this point.
You're both right. It is Japan.
Woo! We got it right. All right. So, folks at home, how did you do? Did you guess correctly? Let us know in the comments if you got it right, which one gave it away, if you got any of the extra credit answers right, and subscribe to the World Channel for more GeoQuizzes like this one and lots of other great international stories.
And we will see you next time with a whole bunch more clues.